Hello. This message is for band directors, choir directors, or anyone who is in direct affiliation with a music performance organization. As many of us are preparing to re-enter the physical classroom, and some of us may already be in that classroom again, we at Block Band felt it was important to spread some helpful information. There was a study done at the University of Cincinnati Conservatory of Music titled Characterization of Aerosols from Musical Performance and Risk Mitigation Related to COVID-19 Pandemic. I'm sure everybody wants to get back into practicing and performing, and the information found in this study may help us to do that safely. I'm going to briefly describe the webinar that was released to discuss their findings. I won't get into numbers for the sake of not keeping you too long, but also because I encourage you to get that information directly from the source. We will make sure that a link to that webinar is in the description. The webinar addressed 4 main points. Describe the basic principles of aerosol transmission and related to COVID-19. Transmission routes, incubation time, airborne transfer, and droplet size were all discussed. The second presentation explained the effects of social distancing, ventilation conditions, and other factors on aerosol concentrations in a room. This is where the study was described, the setup of the study, the testing location, the measured performance mediums. Of those mediums, there were 2 vocalists and 7 wind players, and there were a combination of woodwind and brasswind instruments represented. They also discussed the study design and the data collection process, as well as the measuring tools and the processes that those tools used. The third point was to explain how singing and playing wind instruments elevates aerosol concentration in a room. The data presented showed the overall average room concentration during tested, and they also discussed the concentration of aerosol in the room over time during the specific sessions of their study. The last point was to identify possible controls, protections, and guidelines to reduce the risk of COVID-19 during practice and the performance of vocal and instrumental music. There was a brief presentation on the use of a HEPA filter and its possible implications. There were also some interesting takeaways as outlined in the data and a short question and answer section. I really hope that you'll check out this webinar and you'll find the information there valuable. Our goal is to ensure that band directors are equipped with knowledge and information as they lead their bands back onto the field in the coming months. I hope that you and your loved ones are in good health and great spirits, and that you will continue to be so. Thank you.